Candidate Trump promised to pick from a list of 21 names, all constitutionalists, all likely to lean pro-life. And so Court Levy at the Committee for Justice says any and all of them will face rock-hard opposition from Democrats in the Senate.
I think it's fair to say that no matter who Trump nominates, they're going to shake their fist. So it really comes down to, how much ammunition will they have.
Harry Severino of the Judicial Crisis Network.
Everyone on this list is going to get major attacks from the left, and that's simply because they all do have a very strong record of upholding a constitutional fidelity.
One name getting a lot of attention is 10th Circuit Appeals Judge Neil Gorsuch.
He has one of the most stellar academic resumes of the bunch, and we're talking about some pretty tough competition. But, he went to Harvard Law School, he was a Marshall Scholar, he had not one but 2 Supreme Court clerkships.
For Trump, with all his nominees, the question wasn't what party do they belong to, whether they're Republican or Democrat, but whether they're a constitutionalist. It's not what do they think of the law, how do they feel it should be these days, but what does the Constitution actually say the law is? And Levy says that's definitely Gorsuch.
He really does impress people as just a rule of law guy. He'll follow it where it goes.
Particularly some good decisions on religious liberty issues. He was part of the court that heard the Hobby Lobby case as well as the Little Sisters of the Poor case. So, and I voted the right way on both of those as far as I'm concerned, defending religious liberty and standing up for the rights in those 2 cases.
Are highly regarded by pretty much everyone, even on the left. Of course, they'll forget that if he gets nominated.
I mean, the same religious freedom cases that we would view as, wow, this is great. This shows that he understands the First Amendment, he understands the Religious Freedom Restoration Act and our fundamental rights, is something that the left is going to see as a threat.
Will conservatives or pro-lifers find anything about Gorsuch to oppose? Nitpicky stuff, Severino says.
People were complaining that he signed on to an opinion that used the word fetus instead of calling it an unborn child. You know what? There's a lot of the level of pickiness that we're looking at here. Justice Scalia would not have passed this threshold.
Paul Strand, CBN News, Washington.